Now, the effect of adding a trivalent impurity. Now, what is the trivalent impurity? Aluminium, arsenic, etc. to a pure semiconductor. Now, don't take this as an aluminum atom. Now we take this as a silicon atom. 4 valence electrons of silicon atom will be bonded with the valence electrons of neighboring 4 semiconductor atom by means of a covalent bond. Now you dope with an aluminum atom or a trivalent impurity. Since the crystal structure doesn't change, it has 3 valence electrons, no? 1, 2 and 3. So these 3 valence electrons are bonded with the valence electrons of neighboring 3 semiconductor atoms. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This and this. But see, for this electron, there is no bond here because this is a vacancy. This is a hole. This is a hole. The vacancy of electron is created in the valence band. So that is called hole. As in the case of a n-type semiconductor here, what happens is one impurity atom give rise to one hole. So, if I say the number of holes will be approximately equal to the number of acceptor impurity. This is called as acceptor impurity because to complete the bond, this hole has to accept one electron from outside. That is why this impurity is called as acceptor impurity. So therefore the number of holes will be almost equal to the acceptor impurity. Again, why almost equal? Because if you don't have a trivalent impurity, if there is a intrinsic semiconductor, because of temperature there will be holes and electrons. This electron comes out here and creating a hole here. Similarly, this electron comes out here and creating a hole. So there will be lot of holes here, few number of holes, that is equal to Ni, because Ne equal to Ni is equal to Ne equal to NH equal to Ni for an intrinsic semiconductor. Now here there will be corresponding electrons. This is before doping. After doping, what happens? Many number of holes are created, not in the conduction band. These holes are in the valence band. So apart from these holes, there are many other holes created in the valence band, like this. But there are no corresponding electrons in the conduction band, remember here. Okay, so what you can observe from this is the number of holes are very, very large compared to number of electrons. Which number of electrons? Number of electrons in the conduction band. These are the conduction electrons. I am not talking about these electrons. These electrons will not give rise to current. The electrons in the conduction band only give rise to the current. That is why the number of electrons are these electrons. Now what happens to the number of electrons now? The number of electrons, okay, number of holes therefore increase, okay, and number of electrons decrease according to the equation again. Ne into Nh is equal to Ni square. So what is Nh? Nh is almost equal to Na. Therefore Ne, that is the number of electrons, will be equal to Ni square divided by Na. Na is the concentration of acceptor impurity. That is nothing but the trivalent impurity. Coming to here, this impurity atom, if gets one electron, this impurity atom becomes negatively charged, because actually for the neutral atom it requires 3 electrons. One more electron it gets, therefore the negative charges becomes more and that ion becomes a negative ion. So after getting an electron from outside, this acceptor impurity becomes a negative ion. At the same time, what happens to the energy level? there is one more energy level created because of this trivalent impurity. That energy level will be just above the valence band, and this is the energy level of acceptor. Now, so easily the electrons cannot go from the valence band to the conduction band. That is the reason here the acceptor impurity energy level will be just above the valence band. Now, if I represent the semiconductor, I'll represent like this. The charge carriers. What are the charge carriers? Electrons in the conduction band and holes in the valence band. Electrons in the conduction band and holes in the valence band. Holes in the valence band will be represented along with their impurity atom, because once this hole gets one electron, this aluminum atom or the trivalent impurity becomes negative ion. Therefore, the hole will be represented by a negative ion. There are many number of holes, and all the holes are represented by negative ion. There are many number of holes which are represented by negative ion. Many holes. Like this. Okay. Now, here which are more in number? Electrons or holes? Holes are more in number. That is why these are called majority charge carriers. And electrons are less in number. That is why they are called minority charge carriers. Now here, why the majority charge carriers? Because of doping. Because of doping only, there are many number of holes in the valence band. And why these minority charge carriers? Because of these are electrons. Why these electrons are created? Because of temperature. And this semiconductor is called a p-type semiconductor. Now, either of these two semiconductors, either p-type or n-type, always the majority charge carriers are due to doping and minority charge carriers are because of temperature.